Did you know that an avoidant attachment person is full of rage? Let me explain. First of all, what is rage? Rage is the most potent emotion that we have. It's the one that carries the most energy behind it. So how can that be? A dismissive avoidant person is someone who generally shuts down in a hard conversation when their wife or husband is picking at them and chasing after them. There's someone who shuts down or erupts with anger just to get rid of the conversation to make it in. So how is a dismissive avoidant full of rage? Well, it's all due to conditioning. It's all due to something traumatic that happened to them in their past, something that caused them to feel unsafe when they allowed themselves to be them, when they spoke their opinion. They were taught that by doing that was bad and it was going to make them feel unsafe in whatever situation it was. So they learned that the only way for them to be safe is to shut down, to not express themselves. But what happens when you don't express yourself? You boil up, you build up resentment, you become bitter, you start to become very passive aggressive, right? You become a people pleaser. So for you people pleasers out there, understand that underneath the surface, in your subconscious mind, there's a heaping ball of rage. And the only way to stop being the dismissive, avoidant person is to release that rage. Now, be very, very specific here. This is not releasing the rage on someone else or passive aggressively letting it out. There are two ways that I know how that best release this rage. One is in a tool that I give my coaching clients, and it's release all that frustration. If you could get it out all on paper, you're not attacking somebody else. You're not attacking someone. You're not letting it off on your coworkers. You're not letting it out on your kids. You're letting it out in a secluded, boxed-in environment where you are safe to express this and no one will see that. The other option is to go out into the woods and just yell and scream until your voice is hoarse, thinking about all the things that people have done to you or you've allowed happen to you in those moments. Because once you let it out, once you get tired and fatigued from that yelling, the emotion, the rage no longer has the charge over you. And finally, the blockage will go away and the other emotions finally have a chance to be heard. Think of that movie by DreamWorks where all the little people, all the emotions were in people's head. Joy was the one that was in front, in control most of the time. But when they didn't allow sadness to come through, it was out of balance. We need that sadness. We need those other emotions from time to time to balance us out, to allow us to express ourselves, to be free. Once you let that rage out, you will be amazed by when that mental fog goes away. When your wife comes at you with criticism, you're able to not shut down. You're able to continue to think clearly, and how much of a blessing that is when you finally start to speak.